Create a stress-free evening routine for your child with ADHD or autism. I've got 6 easy steps to make bedtime a whole lot happier. Mum, evenings don't need to be stressful, so let's learn to make bedtime a breeze. If every night feels like a battle to get your child with autism or ADHD to bed, you must be exhausted and frustrated. I'm here to help you, and we can change that together. One of my clients, Sarah, she introduced a story time with calming music and a wind down routine. And now her child, who normally bounces off the wall, looks forward to bedtime. The bonus is Sarah gets some time to herself at the end of the night. And her daughter, who's normally going all day and night, is able to get enough sleep and everybody is happier. The family functions so much better. If that sounds like you, have a listen to these 6 steps. So, the first thing is to create a consistent bedtime. Now, Mum, that doesn't mean that at 7:02 every night your child must be asleep. But what it means is that we're going to create a series of steps that your child will help learn to control their body and go to sleep. So, creating a fixed bedtime lets your child get the amount of sleep that they need. You might use some visual schedules that are just placed on the wall for a routine of what your child's going to do that will help walk through with your child the steps that they're going to do. But having a consistent bedtime actually helps regulate your child's internal clock. So they'll fall asleep at the right time and they'll wake up at a similar time every day, not angry, but much happier. The second thing you're going to learn to do is to create a wind down routine. Sounds good, but not if you're screaming at your child or your child is screaming at you. We're going to develop a series of calm activities that signal to your child that bedtime is getting near. So they might be things like having a warm bath, reading a story, listening to some soothing music, maybe having a cuddle in bed together. Ideally, you want to do the things that your child needs to help them calm down. Your calming routine might start about half an hour or 60 minutes before their bedtime. So don't go doing crash and tumbles things. Make sure you're starting to introduce some calm down. Now, having this predictable series of wind down time will really help your child transition from the very busyness of the day to getting ready and being relaxed for a state of sleep and calm. Number 3, you're not going to like this one. Limit screen time before bed. I know it's impossible. Your child needs it to calm down. They're always on YouTube or on their iPad. But seriously, you want to stop screen time an hour before your bedtime routine starts. The reason we do that is because it limits the amount of blue light exposure. Now, being exposed to a lot of blue light, particularly just before bed, can interfere with your child's production of melatonin, their natural production of it. And that's the sleep hormone that helps your child find it easier to fall asleep. So don't let them on their phones or their iPads just before bed. Start switching them off about an hour before bed. You're going to get a lot of flack for it to start with, but it really is worth persevering and finding a routine that doesn't involve that for them. Step number 4 to having a calmer evening routine is to make sure you have a comfortable sleep environment for your child. Your child might like to have light, cool rooms, street lights coming in, the room not too hot, or your child might like everything shut up, door closed, heavy curtains on the window, no light. They might like it quite warm and snuggly in their room. Find out what your child likes and set the room up for them. Use a white noise machine if they need. Make sure their bedding's really comfortable. If the air conditioner's on over their bed and it really annoys them, turn that on. So work together to find out, what does your child want to have a comfortable sleep environment. Make their room feel safe and relaxed for them, and it will help them have better sleep, but also look forward to going to sleep. Number 5 is to use positive reinforcement. I love this one. Children love to hear that they are doing a good job. No child deliberately wants to create problems. They don't want you screaming at them, and they don't really want to scream at you either. So, if you can encourage and reward your child for following the evening routine and going to bed on time, you find that their chest will come out and they will try to do that more and more again. Now, you might have a reward system with stickers. You might use a visual schedule so that they're putting in have a bath, read a book, jammies on, hop into bed, listen to some music, and then they know the steps that are coming in. The beauty of having that predictable routine is it takes away the stress and anxiety from your child. They know what to prepare and to transition from one step to the next. But when you use your positive reinforcement, oh, I really love the way you did that, John. Thanks so much, Sarah, for finding the time and for picking your toys up. It makes a big difference. Now, the last step is to prepare for the next day. If you include into your evening routine that you get ready for the next day, you'll find that your morning actually works a whole lot better too. So you might get your child to help lay out their clothes, pack their school bags, maybe set their breakfast items up. You might even create a checklist for you to do that or for your child to do that as well. And it will benefit everybody the next day. So, by implementing these 6 steps, you can establish a calm and stress free evening routine for your child, but also for yourself. You'll find your child goes to bed happier, wakes up happier, and gets the restful sleep that they need. If you'd like to share your evening routine tips in the comments below, I'd love to have a read of them and to see what you're doing. You might have things that work specially for your child that will help another family too. Also, if you include the word bedtime, I'll make sure to send you a checklist of what to include as a starting point if you're not really sure. All the best. Let me know how you get on, and I'll see you again soon.